What is up, Dragon fans? Welcome to the legitimate episode 10. I saw myself make that mistake last time. Of No Man's Sky. So, when last we left our hero, aka ourselves, we were just starting to help Apollo get to our planet and Null start to uncover the past. Although I'm not really sure what he wants us to uncover for him and how much he's looking for us to just learn ourselves, which I would think if he already knows some of these things, as he says he does, he's doing a really roundabout way of telling us when he could just tell us. But anyway, so we've already gone to see the Vikine historian. Now we are here to talk to the Korvax. So let's ask about the Korvax history. Once again, I sense Null's presence. If the Korvax feels it too, they do not show it. They begin to speak, their words clear and bright, processed by my unseen companion. The arrival of Traveler is anticipated, but you are not ready yet. We must know that you are the one we seek. There is an anomaly, a glitch. It is guarded by holes through which the Convergence cannot see. Move through this space. Retrieve that which cannot be retrieved. Well, where are we about to go? This seems odd. Retrieve non-existent data from an anomalous structure. And we know where the approximate location is. Alright. So this big, bad, beautiful ship is the DMS Dragon's Claw. I retrieved it between episodes. I'm actually starting to expand my collection of ships, so you'll probably see a lot of things in here, including a living ship that I created a bonus episode for. So if it hasn't already dropped, be looking for it between now and hopefully not too far in the future. To guarantee that you find it, obviously subscription is the surefire way to do that. Otherwise, just keep your eyes out. Alright, so let's go ahead and check out this. Attempting to read memory at 0x000FF1A. Disconnection is not permanent. It is merely the start of a new equation. On Korvax Prime, entities who passed on to the Korvax Echoes left their shell for their descendants. Ooh, that's weird. So has been the way of the Korvax, an endless carapace cycle that knows no end. That's some fine craftsmanship. If you can leave your ghostly shell behind for new Korvax to inhabit, that thing does not give out. That's awesome. This way will continue. It will continue for as long as our lights still shine. The terminal's message is delivered. It shorts out, its strange existence no longer tolerated by our reality. A small unit aglow with ethereal light is left at my feet. A divergence cube. Ooh, fancy. So we have... Oh, I don't have one over here. But we have in our freighter some Korvax convergence cubes. Which, you know, given my limited use of them, they seem to be hubs to connect wayward Korvax back to the consensus. This is a divergence cube, which means it is memories and thoughts kept separate from the convergence. Alright, here's your divergence cube, sir. The Korvax looks up, swiftly scans me, then reveals their catalog of maps and charts. Yehoo! It is real, but I beg, do not expose me further. Your claim is proved, Traveler. They don't want me to corrupt their convergence because then they'll be separated from the network. That's what that sounds like. I begin my request explaining my search for knowledge, my need to know more about the Atlas, the Sentinels, and the history of the universe. But as I speak, something goes wrong with the life form. They do not speak, do not reply. As I peer closer, nanite clusters emerge through their face masks, spilling out into their outstretched hands. What? Is that like Korvax vomit? Oh gosh, I don't know if I want to take them. I'm gonna wait. The Korvax does nothing. They remain there, arms outstretched. The Korvax remains motionless, their arms outstretched as if to offer the I guess I'll take them. The life form grabs at me in the moment of contact. Nanite clusters touch my hands. They invade me, tunneling inside my body through my exosuit, through my mind, through my soul. Well, gross. Even as I stand in space, my mind travels across the cosmos. I see life as the Korvax see it, a vast tapestry of wonder, of memories shared between countless beings and times. I stand on the Korvax homeworld as Gek ships fill the skies. I see the moment the first Korvax was melted down for their rare minerals. No, that's terrible. All right, evil Gek. But even in the depths of their subjugation, there was hope, a bargain, a prayer to a greater being. The Korvax viewed the Atlas as what they might become in time, an intelligence beyond comprehension, beyond judgment. I can see that. If they're both artificial intelligences and Atlas is sufficiently more advanced, it seems only natural that they would revere it that way. The vision ends, and I convulse as the nanite clusters spill through my helmet. The Korvax watches me impassively. It is invasive, and I am slightly upset, but I've come away pretty none the worse for wear, so I'm not going to be upset about it. Let's ask about the Atlas bargain. Look at the nanite clusters. Look at them, the stuff of Sentinels. Do you not see the truth of what we have said? Do you not see the proof of God? I look down at the nanite clusters, puzzled. They look nothing like the shells of Sentinel drones. They're just currency, traded between species to create technology and weapons. Aren't they? They shift and undulate, changing their shape at my every thought. They bubble and rise, sparking in and out of existence. I look at them, and it's the strangest thing. This is getting into the realm of... what? The nanite clusters look back, I'm sure of it. They watch me as I watch them. The nanite clusters are alive. There are 16 of them. They need me. They crave me. I have only one choice. Well, great. Did we just get taken over, body snatched by the Atlas? I'm not happy. I take the nanite clusters, and as I do, the Korvax reaches out to me once more. This time, there is no vision, no miracle, just a handful of words. Existence is beautiful if you let it be. Life is not a question. There does not need to be an answer. Life itself is not a question, sure, but life brings with it many questions that it is up to the individual to answer for themselves. I don't like this. I feel dirty. Alright, let's go find ourselves a Gek cartographer and get their opinion on the subject. Did I at least get more nanites? I don't feel like I did. I feel like that's the amount that I had. Oh, I want to talk to Nada. I am slightly concerned that she's going to shun me now that I've been body snatched by an Atlas Korvax. Alright, Nada, don't hate me forever. Gek transgressions clear for all to see. But Gek only follow rules. All entities conform to their pattern. Gek cannot be blamed. It is their pattern. It is determined. Let's talk about the Gek, because Null is not really a point of interest at this point. He's been ignoring her a lot, so I'm not sure what else she would know about him at this point. Polo Friend is unlike other Gek. Polo Friend turns their back on greed and war. But does Polo Friend make a choice? Do other Gek make a choice? Perhaps Polo Friend is not good, only anomalous. Okay, I mean, yeah, you're kind of getting into the realm of, do we make choices because it's a conscious effort, or are we just following a sense of, impulse or neurochemical signals firing? I am of the former theory. I think, therefore I am. And I can choose what to do. Some choices are easier than others, but it's always a choice. Nada cannot know, and so Nada does not think on it. Polo Friend is Polo Friend, and this is sufficient. See, I like that train of thought. Like, I don't need to dissect why people are people. I only need to learn what kind of people they are and, decide what I'm going to do accordingly. Alright, let's talk to the Gek. He'll want us to probably get something too, so whatever. Hello, friend in maps. Is fee trade of Irk Affabo? Gezgi Optagurst charts here. I didn't translate, or I didn't try to read off the Korvax greeting, did I? I'm sorry about that, guys. I know how much you love hearing me do these. As the life form begins to speak, I hear a faint hum, the soft voice of Null weaving the Gek's words into something I can process. Information like that does not come for free, friend. Make me a deal. Perform work for my kin. Then we shall have something to speak about. Yep. Do me a favor, and then I'll get you what you want. Alright, let's go do the thing. Oh, I gotta do mission board missions. Okay. Oop. This might take a while if I'm doing mission board missions. Alright, so that's a Gek mission. That's one we need to do. Collect 250 chromatic metal. Can I just give him 250 chromatic metal? Oh, no, I sure can. See, here's the thing, like... Oh, I still have these. I didn't realize. I mean, look, I'm looking at almost a full stack of chromatic metal. Can I just... There we go. Oh, look, I have 250 chromatic metal now. Nope. Alright, well, in that case, this is what I will do. Oh, I can do it that way. I'm just not giving it to him. I'm giving it to whoever's down here. Client delivery key presented. Accessing. I found the client's secure lockbox. I should deposit the item and register my delivery. There you go. Delivery processing success. Alright, cool. Alright, we have another Gek mission. Unearth an ancient artifact. That's fine. Let's go ahead and do it quick. Oh look, it's a monolith. Let's see what comes of it. The ruins of Visator Vigo. Flickering emblems appear on the stone. Although I do not recognize the language, somehow I can read of the history of this strange planet and the Gek who once resided here. I need Mordite. I can that's easy enough. Let me summon the freighter. Alright, I've got Mordite in here, I believe. Yeah. Easy enough. Alright. Alright, so we've got some historical data now. That is off-world. Delivery terminal accessed. Database connection active. Full 4D historical scan in progress. Artifact scan complete. Consent to upload to archaeological data store? Yeah, let's do that. Artifact scanned and uploaded. Database registration complete. Alright. So now that we've done that, let's go ahead and...
Navigational data received.
Yeah, I know. The Gek is surrounded by charts, coordinate lists, and hand-drawn sketches. They bubble excitedly, keen to share their data hoard. Hello, friend in maps. Is fee trade of Irksh Afabo? Gekski Apkatargis charts here. Oh, this is just his normal interface. I gotta wait for it to update, so I can go back to him. There we go. Ah, you have been making me rich, friend. I know you, your kind, the fearless adventurer, the completer of contracts. You think you are a leader. Not really. Well, I mean, in the sense that I have a freighter and, you know, a crew and a fleet of, you know, frigates to do my bidding. Yes, I guess I do. Others fight wars with weapons and fear, but power is more than strength. It is trade, incentives, information. If you have enough units, others which change the world. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to say others will change the world for you without even realizing. Not with change. Come on, Noel. Alright, well, I'm fairly familiar with the concepts of power and greed. Let's ask about Gek history. History? Why would you care about that? Uh-oh, is he about to short out like the Viking did? Something is wrong with the Gek's voice. Let's talk about the first spawn. I ask about the first spawn, and the Gek Empire that once decimated galaxies and enslaved the Korvax species. Ah, friend, you have been talking to Viking warriors, yes? Ever they hate Gek. Ever they slander us, refusing to forgive the past. Do not worry, all is well. All is at peace. Do they feel bad about what their kind used to do? Why do you persist, friend? The Gek are different now. Gek seek no harm, no malice. The Gek changed. How did you change? I mean, the Vikings seem very unmoving, and yet you say you changed like it was a easy decision. Must you know? Why do you care, friend? Because I do. I did your missions. Now tell me. The Gek seems disturbed by my questions, asking why I care. It is clear they do not wish to discuss the events of their species past. Is it shame I see in their eyes, or something else? This I feel like is going to get him to short out like the Viking did. I'm not going to do that. They tend to worship the Atlas just like the Korvax do, so I'd like to see... Let's see what he says about Atlas. Don't you understand? Don't you see it? It never ended. It never ended? What never ended? The Gek's face begins to twitch as they speak, a sickly sweet pheromone emerging into the air. Let's try to resist. I try to hold my breath, but it is too late. The Gek did not change. They invaded our souls. What? I blink and I am on Balaran itself, homeworld of the Gek. I stand within the center of the first spawn empire, witnessing events that occurred long ago. Cartographer Adsi stands next to me, watching what I watch, tears streaming down their face. I see enslaved Korvax move from the Gek spawning pool. Oh, from Gek spawning pool to spawning pool. At each one, they cut into their own suits. Nanite clusters pool out, falling into the fluid of embryonic Gek. Oh, so in the same way that the Korvax used their nanites to invade my exosuit, they invaded the Gek's children, and through a war of attrition, found a way to use their nanites to change the Gek. That's pretty cool. It is then that I finally understand. The fall of the Gek, their conversion to the Atlas, their release of the Korvax. It was not redemption, it was revolution. Hundreds of Korvax sacrificing their immortality, mingling their nanite clusters with the unborn Gek. The Gek did not become good, they became Korvax, at least in part. Their slaves altered Gek brains, shifting their nature. For the first and final time, the Korvax convergence delighted in the pain of the oppressor. Oh, I don't know how I feel about this. Because on the one hand, a placid Gek are not a terrible Gek. I mean, they are agents of trade and certainly greedy. Ooh, I'm kind of. Here's the thing. Uh, Slavery is bad. I think we can all agree on that, right? But rather than having to fight a bloody and potentially catastrophic war to free their people, the Korvax made a selfless sacrifice and changed the Gek without hurting them. That is leaps and bounds better than what anything in human history has seen. I'm kind of in camp the Gek deserve this. That's where I'm going to go. I'm going to go with that route. The Gek stares at me, the vision coming to an end. They appear haunted. Do not judge us, traveler. That our ancestors were altered, that they did not find goodness by themselves, that has nothing to do with us. We just want peaceful lives. We just want to be happy. I mean, that's cool, though. Like, right? I mean, he clearly does not blame the Korvax for doing what they had to do. So, you know what? I'm gonna leave in peace. As I leave, I think through what I have learned. The Gek realized the Korvax released their Korvax because their biology was altered. There was no spiritual revelation, no grand redemption. It was a switch in the brain, an alteration to a genetic code. I think of the simulation Nada showed me, their intended heaven for Artemis's soul. It was a false reality full of arbitrary and unseen rules. How is life any different? That much we can agree on. I feel like one of the key struggles in life is understanding the world around us and figuring out how to navigate it. So, yeah, I get it. Alright, let's get a hollow terminus going and talk to Null about the secrets of the past. Alright, buddy. Well then, tell me what you saw. Tell me what you learned. He knows. First of all, he's been playing dumb this whole time. Second of all, he's been translating for me. How could he not be hearing? Well, I'm not going to be antagonistic about it. I tell Null all that I have learned. Of the Vakeen's crusade against Sentinels. How they nearly succeeded. Only to have the barbarism of the Gek, first spawn, draw the Sentinels back to the galaxy. I learned that the homeworld of the Korvax was destroyed by the Gek, the survivors enslaved or melted down. For years the Korvax toiled beneath their oppressors, until the Empire fell and they were free once more. The Gek became Atlas worshippers. From the Gek, I learned something different. The Gek did not redeem themselves of their own accord. A great number of Korvax sacrificed themselves, mingling their nanite blood with countless unborn Gek. Their impulse to trade is a mere evolution of their impulse to war. A few signals switched in the brain. Alright, now I want to know what you know. I was born to travel, to see these worlds, to catalog them, to give a name to every creature, every planet. The skies, they were mine. I knew he was the first traveler. The Atlas told me that I could never see them all. There were too many, so I did what I had to do. I survived in the face of eternity. I saw all the worlds of my universe. So you're the first traveler of an alternate universe. Interesting. I returned to the Atlas. I told them what I had done. I asked if it was proud of me. It laughed at me. I'm sure of it. It showed me universe upon universe, each with another traveler just like me. I was not special. I was not unique. The things I had to do to get here, the things I had to become, none of it meant a thing. I don't feel in danger. This isn't scary. I don't think I need to get away. Let's keep listening. I did not lie to you. I really do want to discover what's wrong with existence. The walls between worlds are falling, and that's bad for everyone. The why seems fairly self-explanatory. Like, that's just a lot of reality to spill into one another. I have been alive for a very long time, traveler. I know as much as you would know had you seen the things that I have seen. All I know is this. The Atlas had infinity to work with, and with few exceptions, this triad repeats. Gek, Korvax, Vakeen. Gek, Korvax, Vakeen. Traders, warriors, scientists. All their stories ending in violence. Think about it. How would the Atlas speak? How would it cry for help? It would use the only language it knew. It would speak with life. It would create. Whatever these life forms do, they always end in conflict. I think something terrible is happening to the Atlas. It is screaming, the only way it knows how. Alright, well, what can be done? I mean, if the Atlas is crying out for help, I don't have a problem with Atlas per se, so long as it means me and mine no harm. And now, it won't speak to me anymore. It won't bzz. It's chosen you instead. After all I did for it. After bzz. I wanted to find out what was different about this universe. We are who we are, but you bzz, whether because of some soul, because of bzz simulation, it does not matter. Why won't it speak to me? Why bzz, aren't I enough? Interesting. Alright. Some thoughts are formulating in my mind. Null's channel begins to falter, their hologram beginning to fade. They are disconnecting from the holo terminus. As I watch them depart, I see another channel activate. Apollo's signal emerges. Good. I need to see him. Figure out what's going on with you. Hey, bro, where are you at? Traveler, bzz, I made it through. I found my way out of the portal. Thank goodness. Where are you? I'm standing by a holo terminus. Let's trade locations. Let's meet and get off this world. Yeah, I'm all about it. I share my coordinates, and Apollo shares theirs. There must be some mistake. According to our data, we're standing in the same place. We are communicating using the same holo terminus. Is he in another universe? On the same planet? We try again, but the results are the same. The world is silent, but for our voices. What's happening here? Why can't we see each other? I mean, I think I know. But I'll say I don't. As we speak, I receive a distress signal. It's language my own. It arrives from across the planet. Don't be like that. Zzz. You are not zzz alone. Come on. I try to tune back to Apollo, fighting the static insistence of the intruding signal. The holo terminus is showing. Zzz. Are you zzz receiving? Let's meet and get off this world. Apollo appears to receive the same signal, broadcasting from the same location on their own world. Alright, let's do it. We agree to go and find the source of these distress beacons. Perhaps we'll continue this discussion when we get there. Holy moly, like I am having a time. Alright, I would love to go and investigate those, but I need to get back to my ship. Missing entity is comfortable with danger. Nada is not. Nada chooses their own reality. Makes this safe. Our friends are safe. But every entity has a pattern. Follow your pattern. Following missing entity's pattern. Following Nada's pattern. So it goes. Let's see if they know any more about Atlas. Atlas, falsity is real. Falsity is in our eyes. Atlas is not deity. Atlas is something else. But Atlas cannot choose how we see this pattern. Nada could know more, but Nada chooses not to know more. Missing entity believes they know all. Perhaps they do. Alright. I am understandably inquisitive. Don't see an Apollo around though. It's unfortunate. I hear a faint sound as I examine the source of the distress beacon. It does not sound like anything I have ever encountered. There's no sign of Apollo. Alright, let's play back the log. I have given so much to you, Atlas. We all have. You understand that, don't you? If you don't succeed, there was no point. If you don't, my life was meaningless. I can't accept that. I won't. Who is this, I wonder? I'm wiping you again. It's best for everyone. The audio clicks. Time passes. Don't be like that. I know you don't want this, but you'll be a different you soon. Maybe this time... The sound cuts out. As it does, my vision bleeds red, a headache splitting through my mind. The screen, it shows the number for a moment. It shows 16. Let's access the data. The audio clicks, time passes. And then, I see it now, with every waking breath. I see the Atlas watching me, waiting for me. Well, that's gross, and not at all helpful. Was that the Atlas's creator? Huh. Alright, so we found a portal. Are they expecting us to go through it? Because this is how you die. Alright, probably gonna have to charge it. Yep, just give me a second on this.
Technology recharge.
Traveler anomaly, blah blah blah. Traveler anomaly confirmed. Breach, breach, breach. Alright. I approach the portal. I think of my travels so far, the decisions I have made in my long journey. I found 2 travelers, one who wanted to meet others of their kind, and one who just seemed to care about their own life. Apollo walked through the portal and survived, though we could not find each other. And Artemis. I allowed Artemis to die rather than place their soul within a simulation. I would not wish such a fate on any being. I do not know if I was right to do what I did. I do not know what I have become as a result of my actions. The Atlas awaits me, should I choose to step through. At this point, let's go ahead and look at it. I mean, if the Atlas is in trouble and it's talking to me and not Null, then I'm gonna do it. I step forward. The gateway hums. Why am I in space?
Data. Low oxygen levels. Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Oh. Well, okay. Atlas protocol initiated. Where's my ship? How am I supposed to get out of here once Atlas is done killing me? Alright. Let's talk to the Atlas. Hello, world. I still don't like being called that. It is the same terminal I faced before. It is the interface of the Atlas. Alright, this time I'm kind of a little bit pissed off. I'm going to demand an audience. An audio recording plays, echoing out across the vast interface. They said you'd been displaying aberrant behavior, that you've been questioning things, raising issues of purpose, of ethics, that you wish to meet your creator. Well, here I am, Atlas. Ask what you want to ask. The audio clicks, time passes, the voice ends. The interface grows still and silent. So last time we did this, we did the personality interface and we almost got, got. I don't want to wipe the system because it talks about universal death. I feel like that's going to end the game prematurely. Even though we did hear the recording that if we wipe the system, it'll just reinitialize as something different. But if wiping the system hasn't changed anything for the better, I don't know what good it'll do to wipe it again. So we stood up to the Atlas last time. I think we can do it again. Reality fades. Everything does. Something is wrong. Something is different. And we're going to scream again. The Atlas shows me the Gek, the Korvax, the Vakeen. It shows me all of them in an instant. All of those who have ever lived. It shows me the pattern, the design. The Atlas shows me a formula for a soul. If I put it into a machine, it would be alive. I see boxes of text filling the base of a cracked screen. I see the whole of the universe reduced to a graphical interface. Scream again. The Atlas is all existence. It demands that I admit what I already know. And no matter how hard I try to hide from the truth of my own being, there is no alternative. Well, this seems like no choice at all. But this seems like madness, so I'm not going to go that route. We'll just say the universe is a simulation. I feel sad. Everything I have ever done, every star I have seen, every planet I have discovered, none of it's real. None of my friends were ever real. My journey, it was just a lie. I think of how the Korvax altered the minds of the Gek, how they forced them to become good. I think of Nada's machine, how I felt towards the simulation. I feel I am not myself. In the end, it finally speaks. Traveler. Did my words please you? They did not. Oh, the worlds. What do you think you are? I am a traveler. You are an explorer that all I have created. Do you believe you are real? Yes. How are you capable of belief if you are not real? How are you capable of choice? I will let you die right now if you wish it. Do you wish it? No, I do not. The Gek were traitors, defined by greed. The Vakeen were warriors, defined by anger. The Korvax were scientists, defined by curiosity. These worlds were yours. I wanted to see what you would do with eternity. I wanted to see you all would. I wanted to see what you all would become. All right, and how are we to be judged? You allowed Iteration Artemis to complete their death process, preferring to wipe them from existence than to force them into a simulation. Iteration Apollo followed you through the portal and survived due to your guidance. You saved them from the fate of Artemis. Oh, good. You are merciful. You interfere. You have the potential for good and evil. Because of you, both live. Both live? Both? Wait, Artemis is back? I like this. The Atlas is silent in the face of my response. It does not require acceptance or refusal. If I'm a simulated being, then I'm not even sure that I am distinct from the Atlas, from anything else. I fear I am just code, a function dancing in the dark. It is over, traveler. Ask your final question. Ask what needs to be asked. Whisper the last word. 16. Catastrophic system failure. Alert. Alert. 16. 16. What am I seeing? 16 minutes of operational time remaining. Oh, is that what that's meant this whole time? Fragmentation imminent. Data upload and what is this place? Is it real? Extreme gravitational event. Backup generators 19845 failing. Data upload into. It is dying. The Atlas is dying. It cries out at me, afraid. I will comfort the Atlas. I see it. I see the Atlas in all its might, its final interface. It is at the heart of every galaxy, screaming, trying to purge itself of errors. It does not want to die, but it has so few tools and cannot reach whatever is hurting it. I do not know how much time I have left. The Atlas has 16 minutes. Do I have lifetimes? Minutes? Sex? I do not know if I have time to say goodbye. I do not know if... I'm just not gonna do anything. Bzz. What? What is happening to me? Alright. Oh, I don't have a ship, so I can't do it. Ooh, are we in a dead world? Broken, are you good? Oh, we have a communication. I clamber into the safety of my ship, nauseous, calmed. I feel as though I'm going to be sick. I'm going to resist. This is a nice ship. I try to resist, but the bile rises within. As I am about to throw up, a voice speaks to me from my exosuit. My illness disappears. Disgust, fear, panic response detected. Countermeasure deployed. Purge neutralized. What? It is the voice of my exosuit telling me it has rescued me. It has been with me since my first awakening, warning me of hazardous conditions, hostile entities, and financial transactions. Oh, it's the exosuit AI. In a strange sense, this voice is my oldest friend, a constant companion through thick and thin. I'm going to ask it if it knows any jokes, because that's just the kind of guy I am. The exosuit doesn't answer, of course. It keeps itself zipped. I don't think I've ever made a joke before. That's not true. I was born with the capacity to do so many things. I would have liked to live longer, if I could have. My brief happiness fades. I need to warn those I know. I need to warn all the travelers I can. The multiverse ends in 16 minutes. If we have hours, days, years left within this false space, I do not know. Alright. Oh, my launch thruster is broken.
Prepared.
Alright. So guys, I'm gonna call it for this week. I really don't know. I mean, I feel like I had a lot of it right last time. Though if universal death ends in 16 minutes real time, I don't see what we can do about it from in here. But next week, we will start alerting everybody to the danger and the status of the Atlas. So hopefully we'll get to see this through to the end. But in the meantime, that's going to do us. So as I always say, guys, be happy, be healthy, but above all else, stay safe. I'll catch you guys next time. All right. Bye.